through their turn. Okay, now it does look like they're tilting. Unfortunate. But, you know, hey, we got to win with the demon. You guys got to see some of the synergy of the deck, so... Good game. Greetings, happy friends, and welcome back to the MTG Struggle Bus, where I struggle more so you can struggle less. And today we're going to be showcasing a Golgari / the Rot kind of mid-range control deck built around Skeletal Swarming as our win con. Skeletal Swarming is a 3 green-black enchantment. Each skeleton you control has trample, attacks each combat if able, and gets +X/+0, where X is the number of other skeletons you control. At the beginning of your end step, create a tapped 1/1 black skeletal creature token. If a creature died this turn, create 2 of those tokens instead. So the flavor on this card is amazing, right? Skeletons are coming back from the dead, so that's why they come into play tapped. If something died, it fuels, right? Because it gets resurrected next turn. So this card is a blast. It's extremely resilient, and it oh man, resilient, that's the word I wanted for the video earlier today. Anyways, extremely resilient, and it is a difficult threat to deal with if it is landed, and it being a champ, it makes it, there's very few decks in the format right now that have main deck removal for it. So super solid card. I will get into the one of fun ofs in a moment, but let's go ahead and break down the early part of the game. We're gonna see, it kind of feels like the mono black shell that you see up on ladder with a slight twist to accommodate the green splash. We're running eye twitches, we're running shambling gas, right? And we're running deadly disputes, but we're adding persistent specimen because it is a skeleton. So that is it's gonna kind of synergize with our swarm on multiple reasons, because we can sack it to fuel it. It's a skeleton, so it gets the buff from it, and we can recur it if we have open mana to bring it back to sack again. That will feed some other aspects. Persistent specimen is a black 1/1 skeleton. For 2 and a black, return persistent specimen from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Shambling Blast, 1 of black, or 1/1 for black. Zombie, when Shambling Gas dies, choose 1, Brave the Stench, target creature and opponent controls gets a -1/-1 until end of turn, or create a treasure token. So a little bit of ramp, a little bit of fixing. Eye Twitch is a 1/1 flyer for a black. When Eye Twitch dies, learn. So we get to grab something out of our learn market. We have a Village Rites, which is kind of acts like our 5th deadly dispute, where for a black at instant speed, so we can kind of negate removal. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards. We're running 2 Infernal Grasps just as a safety net. If the opponent has something that we need to remove quick, fast, in a hurry, pinpoint remove without wiping the board. For 1 and a black, we can destroy any creature. We do lose 2 life, but half the time that isn't relevant. Prosperous Innkeeper, another card that most people are familiar with. For 1 and a green, you get a 1/1, but when Prosperous Innkeeper enters the battlefield, create a treasure token, which we use to either ramp into our shambling, our Binding of the Old Gods, or our Skeletal Swarm. It is fixing, but here's the other thing. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. So it synergizes with the skeletons we're going to be making off of Skeletal Swarming to be able to bridge the gap from the mid game to the late game should our opponent have an aggressive start on us. We are running 3 Meathook Massacres, another card that acts as a board wipe. It acts as additional damage as our opponent tries to kill our creatures. We're still pinging them. And then finally, we can use it as an alternate win con by wiping our board of skeletons to ping the opponent machine gun style. Meathook Massacre is X black black. When Meathook Massacre enters the battlefield, each creature gets -X/-X until end of turn. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. That's what we were talking about. And then whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you gain a life. And then finally, Binding of the Old Gods. This card is actually quite good in this deck because it acts as ramp. The first part is removal, right? For 2 green black, you get a saga with 3 phases or chapters. Chapter 1, destroy target non-land permanent opponent controls. So this control Asika's Chariot. It can control or destroy planeswalkers. It can destroy annoying other enchantments on the other side of the board. So this actually does quite a bit, but it's our primary removal spell. Second phase, or second chapter, search your library for a forest card, put that into the battlefield tapped. Regardless, it comes to the play tapped, so I highly encourage you to just go ahead and grab the Woodland Chasm Chasm, as it allows us to facilitate fixing, and it's still Snowland. And then finally, creatures you control gain Death Touch until end of turn. I can't remember if I said it or not, but since the skeletons were making half trample, the sweet thing about this is that if they attack and they're blocked, they only need to deal 1 damage to the blocking creature, and the rest tumbles over to our opponent. Okay, lastly, the one of fun ofs. One Lolth Spider Queen. You guys have seen it in Mono Black, nothing special. It's a target to get back with Blood in the Snow. Probably our best target, if I'm being honest. We have Professor Onyx, just as another sweet card advantage kind of card. So that's sweet, not much to talk about here, but Dread Feast Demon. I like this card, and this deck facilitates it quite well. It's for 5 black. You get a 6/6 flying demon. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice a non-demon creature. If you do, create a token that's a copy of Dread Feast Demon. So we have all this fodder. We have Persistent Specimen we can recur. We have this 1/1. We have these 1/1s. And then we have, of course, our skeletons after they attack. We can sack them to the Dread Feast Demon to make more demons, and it is an exact copy of itself. So the first turn you'll make a second one. On the second turn they're in play, you get to make 2 more, a total of 4, and the game normally ends in short order after that. So that card's super fun, and you actually get to see it in action, which is so good. But alright guys, that's gonna do it. So without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. Yeah, this is all our win cons, not really what we're looking for. We're gonna ship this. There we go. Like this. Keep this, and let's tuck a Blood in the Snow. Be able to hopefully ramp out a turn 4 Skeletal Swarming. Glad we kept that though. Alright, let's go ahead and put a blocker on the ground. Let's see, this was a play tapped. Yeah, I think we'll buy ourselves more time with Specimen. I think this puts us in a good spot. I think one less thing they can put on us. Let's see, so unless we drop Forest here. Never not had it. Never not had it. So this meat hook's gonna be really good. Let's see here. So what do we have the ability to do here? Pay Faith 7 to bring back the Specimen. It gains us a life. We can always just block and then Deadly Dispute. Let's see. Swarming next turn. I think we just have to block and Deadly Dispute. And then that way we can Massacre for 3. See if our opponent kind of goes off here. It'd be sweet if they did. They didn't, which is unfortunate. That resolves. Pretty solid turn for our opponent. Pass. To block the most damage. Deadly Dispute. Alright, let's see here. Still have to do it for 3. But we get to keep a treasure if we play an untapped source here. So I think that's better. We could play... Ooh, and then we could follow up with a Ghast in case they have a charge unit. Let's do this for 3. Ooh, almost misclicked. Holy cow. This would be really bad. Do this. Should gain us a little bit of life. And then, do we want to be careful? I think we do. So let's just burn it. Keep our life total up. And they scoop it up. Alright. Game 1. I'll take it. Alright. This hand feels a little slow, but we could buy some time with gas, maybe ramp us into a skeletal swarm, so I think we'll keep it for right now. Yeah, like a white source, though. Don't think this is mono white. What is this? Blue white spirits, maybe? Let's see. Nothing on turn 1. Very well. Turn 2 either. Let's get in there. Probably see ways where we get punished for this. Do want to be careful. I want to try to make sure we can resolve the skeletal swarming. Two ghasts. They didn't foretell a Doom Scar, so I think we're okay. So it doesn't look like we're going to be on track for a turn 4 swarming. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. I don't think we want to kill our own. We don't want early swarming that bad, so I think we'll just pass it. See what our opponent's trying to do. Oh, okay, cool. I like that. So let's get in there, and then we will stop their ramp a little bit. It gives us a little bit of ramp. Probably wondering why we didn't play or activate our base safe, and we could have done that, but I like making sure we hit. Fading home fair. See if our opponent is kind enough. What are we looking for? So they may deluge here. No, they're missing their second blue, so deluge is off the table. Can't counterspell us. We make some dudes. Fair. So this is a fading. So close. So close. Let's see if our opponent is kind enough to ramp us. If they block, then, you know, we ramp out the swarming. If they don't block, then we just play our other ghast. Excellent. Question. Are we punished here? Do they have the Jawari disruption? They do not. Nice. I like that. So this is gonna be what, draw? You guys are gonna have Death Touch next turn, so we get in for 3. We're looking. I mean, I feel like if they eventually play something, we're just gonna kill it with the old Infernal Grasp. May or may not fire up the Faceless Haven. Doesn't look like their removal spell deck. Question is, can we race the Epiphany with this hand? Nice. One shy, sadly. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. So do we get punished here? I think we're just gonna play other swarming. Actually, yeah, let's just do it main phase. Because that will pump these, I believe. By 0 fair. Still gonna send it. So they're gonna try to get rid of our Skeletal Swarming. Fair enough. Fair enough. We are gonna get some skeletons though. We're okay with that block, because then that means we get 2 more. Let's go ahead and just fire this off. So let's see, do they have their second white? They do. Then they'll have 2 blue left over. They're gonna get rid of our swarming, but we get a do, don't we? And then we get to play our other one that they know about. We draw a land, we may just Dreadfeast Demon. It allows us to... gives us a blocker. Should they Epiphany? 1, 2, 3. It's close. And we got it. All right. Good start. Good start. I'll take it. We had 1 creature I think I'd be happy with this hand, but as is, so I have to mulligan. Yeesh. May be able to make up some time with Innkeeper on 2, so I think we can keep this. And let's tuck the demon in case we need blood in the snow. Kind of get us back in the game. Go ahead and play Chasm on 1. Play our Keeper on 2. Hopefully we draw a land. Play Innkeeper. Fire this off to play Ghast. Nah. May need the maybe need it to fire off the early blood in the snow. One luck. Fair enough. So we don't get to gain life. Oh, a little awkward on power. A little awkward. So let's see. We could Binding the Old Gods to kill the familiar. It's like, or we could simply run out the gas to block here, make another treasure. Could get, the only problem is they could play Disruption next turn. This kind of does the same thing as a treasure. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think this is a little bit better than Ghast. Let's just get another black. So we could kill the portable hole, but I think I just don't want them. If they take their turn to make another 1/1 here and boast, I think we're okay with that. My issue is that if we start relying heavy on the blood and the snow, and then they do the... oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Sweet. Let's get our other Chasm. And then we get to play Geist, because if Specimen blocks, we can't bring it back anyways. We could block with Geist or Ghast, and then we could blend this snow back, lol. Yeah, we got fairly lucky. So what is their hand? The Angels, maybe? Kind of interesting that they wouldn't play a 3-drop if they had one. Or a 2. I felt that mating in 1/1 there was better. So was it more... It's not removal. I guess they could have the Adversary. Yeah, alright, there you go. Go figure. 1, 2. Can we take 2 here? I think so. I'm being a little greedy, I won't lie, but... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Get to play our Sussman. We get to leave up Deadly Dispute. This feels pretty good. And now it doesn't look suspicious at all. You know what I mean? It might bait them to play out another adversary. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Sweet. So we play our treasure, and then we wipe the board, and we get our Ghast back. Like this. We can even prevent them from gaining life. I feel like this is pretty sweet. Pass. So we'll block here, because that's what we're gonna sack. Block here. We take 3. Boom, sack this guy so they don't even gain the life. Oh ho 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 ho, and we got the demon, yes. Make a treasure. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, I kind of want to just meat hook Massacre so we can keep the demon. Is that kind of crazy? I don't think so, because yeah, let's just Massacre for 3. Get our life back. If they play something ridiculous, we have Blood in the Snow. This feels pretty good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we can't play our demon or our specimen. So what do you take here? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. So, fair? Fair opponent. Do we start attacking them? Let's see. So we can 1 for that. 1, 2, 3 to bring back our other skeleton, or we could just bash in. I think we just bring back our other skeleton. Because we're only 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're only 1 away from making a demon. I like that. Pay 1, 2, 3 would be shy in that. So we'll take the 3 here. See what else they play. They know about Blood in the Snow, so they're not going to commit too much. Oh, I stand corrected. Okay. That's interesting. I think we're gonna be... Yeah, we take 4. Interesting. I mean, I guess our opponent is darned if they do, darned if they don't, but I think they had a chance to potentially bait the spell. Alright, well, we'll just, at this point, we kind of have it all, right? So we didn't get the land, but we got the removal spell. Technically, if we want, we could get Portable Holgon. No attacks, because we're going to block. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still shy. Good game. Yep. Easy enough. Got there. All right. Ghast into Deadly Dispute. Seems okay. I think we can keep this. Our opponent goes first. We get an extra draw. Blue, red, all over ladder. Let's go to play land to make sure we don't get Durari disputed. Disrupted. There you go. Okay. So it looks like a spells variant of it. Probably running Dragoning. Oops, cancel. Let's get in. Almost missed a point of damage. That might actually matter. And let's make sure we hit our land drops. Get treasure. There we go. Get to play another Ghast. I like that. turn. So let's see if we can get them to tap out here. We can get a Skeletal Swarming underneath the radar. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. We have 2. Like, feels like this is a good deluge turn. Those are fair. So you know the jig is up, but at least we stopped them from dividing by 0. Or, I'm sorry, delusion. Ooh, introduction of prophecy. That's a good sign. Let's see what they got going on town. So yep, there it is. Okay, fair. We don't have that much going on right now, so that's the one good thing about them bound. Like sometimes they have the tempo play for sure, but then sometimes. All right, cool. Let me get wrecked here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we eye twitch here just in case we get just in case they have Epiphany, right? It gives us a little bit of a cushion. Getting hope seems fine. Interesting. So we could get Epiphany here, but we at least block one of the birds. Oh. What's this one do again? This one lets them dig. 1 card foretold. I think they will fire it out the Behold the Multiverse, if that was it. Still don't want to attack. Like, at all. Let's see. Could drop Haven. Let's see, so if we fire it up 1, 2, 3, it still lets us dispute. But if they bounce, I think we just... it's getting in for 4 matter. Well, now that I played that land, I 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if they bounce it, we can't dispute. So I think we just hold here. Let our Skeletal Swarming do the work. We have another bounce. I think that's okay. Okay. So yeah, they're digging. We could do it at the end of the turn if they pass it back. Is this? Oh, so this is the big guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then they fair. Ooh. So you have some options here. Alright, let's go into the red zone. Let's see here. So let's deadly dispute. So we get 2. So they're gonna bounce it, right? Would like the Binding of the Old Gods, so if they bounce that... Alright, sweet. Make it a land drop. 1, 2... I think we have to leave up the Infernal Grasp. So we'll send it back. Make 2 dudes, and then they'll drop the Hullbreaker on us. Okay. There's a chance I'm playing this extremely conservative. We can Binding that... What is this? Does all cost us while exile? Okay. Draconic Red deals X damage to non-creature where X is exiled. If the creature's dealt damage would die this turn exile instead. This will cost a spell. Okay. So it's a board wipe. Yeah, we don't have anything to capitalize on that. Okay. board. We don't get to... Alright, it's my turn. Nice. So let's fire this off first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have plenty of mana to do everything they need. Disdainful Stroke, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Opponent's doing a decent job of... Yeah, Meat Hook wouldn't have triggered either. Maybe we should have tried to resolve the Meat Hook there. Keep digging. Super neat. Like, I guess they're gonna try to burn us out? Alright, there's the Epiphany. Okay. Oh, is that the 2 spells? Ouch. Okay. So they get to draw. It's 2 damage either way. We have a blocker for... Okay. What's the... It's Ward 3. Okay. So... Man. Thought we were okay, but I guess not. Alright, yeah. Good game, opponent. Man. I'm not sure if I played that too conservative. Like, I mean, we only would have gotten in, like, what, an extra 3 damage? It's unfortunate. I guess I should have left. Maybe that's what they were waiting for us to tap out so we couldn't kill. We were holding the removal spell. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how we could have played that a little different. Potential ramp into Binding of the Old Gods. We go first, so I think we'll keep this. Buys us a little bit of time. I think we'll still go ahead and Chasm on 1. I mean, we're not like an aggro deck. Mono green. Okay, I'm not sure if that's good or bad for us. Infernal Grass should help. And then we have Binding for... We could block for a treasure. Two Blood in the Stone makes me feel pretty good about this right now. Let's see. Well, if they're gonna pop, then I think we're just gonna do this. Oh wait, pup stays the lonely 1/1. Should we draw our Deadly Dispute? We have something we can do. And no attacks. Missed land. Sure. So let's see. Our goal is to block next turn, make a treasure, Binding the Old Gods, Cadillac, Blood in the Snow. Alright, that helps. Opponent would expect a thing. Mwahaha. We have a chump blocker. Make a treasure. We may even just Blood in the Snow getting back Innkeeper. Ooh. Spicy opponent. Spicy. I like what they got going. I like Pax on Pack. Hope. Lock. Make a treasure. Troken. Taroken. So there's our treasure. Yes, yes, yes. 1, 2, 3. We're missing 1. It is tapped. So the question is, can we afford killing Cadillac? We eat one treasure, we get a land back. It's pretty risky, isn't it? I think I'm gonna do it. I think it's cracked. Because the thing is, if not, they just suit up Cadillac. They could have the Snakeskin Veil. If they do, then we're in quite a bit of trouble. Cool. So we could block 5 damage. 4, 5. Oh. Need to untap land. The Veil. Maybe we should have kept this guy alive. Well, we can. Alright. Keeping the Innkeeper alive would essentially maybe baited further aggro. Maybe having one thing on the board was better than them having everything. They could have suited it up with Faceless Haven. We really need undepleted sword. Yeah! Our opponent played around it, but that's fine. And then we get back. I think we still get Shamligas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, it's Innkeeper. It's Innkeeper, and I'll tell you why. Because Innkeeper will allow us to give us the power, the mana we need to play Dreadfest Demon, and then sack Innkeeper. And I think that's enough to take down Mono Green. So we're good to potentially take 4 here. Interesting. Like, oh, okay. I feel pretty good about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, them not attacking here. I feel pretty good. I mean, it does kind of negate our Blood in the Snow. We get Blood in the Snow again, but I think just making demons feels pretty darn good, honestly. Gain a life, no attacks, end of the turn, sack a dude, make a demon. Yep. And then we can Persistent Specimen, make a demon. Yes. Ooh, yes, yes, all according to plan, my friends, yes. Excellent, excellent. I just can't think of a tool that Mono Green has to deal with this. We can almost even take the hit here. So they attack. We just have to block. I mean, we're very proven they don't have the Snakeskin Veil, or they will have fired that off when we were trying to kill their Sculptor. Okay, I think we're good. Feel pretty good about our position here. Play a land. Let's go back. Attack for 6. End the turn. Sack, dude. Wait, oh, man. I could have... Oh, gosh darn it. Full control, Jedi. Full control. We could have made 2 demons there, I think. Unlucky. We could have made 2 demons there. Fizzle sticks. Alright, we'll make 2 demons next turn. Wait, are they dead? 6, 12, 18? Yeah. For the record, we could have made 2 demons there. I just need the full control. Yeah. One of fun of, baby. One of fun of. It's going down. Yeah, we're just outside of reach from all their stuff. They needed a Ren token here. I mean, they can combo off, right? They can attack, but we just won't let them survive the attack. Because they can put a counter on it. Suit up the face 7, yep. So they get to go one of our demons. It resolves. Yeah, we just can't let anything big survive. So there you have the... And then they pay the Blizzard Brawl to kill one of them. Checks out. Summon back Specimen. Deadly Dispute. Alright, they don't die. So... A space. Right, and then... Alright, hold full control. Wait. There you go. Right. So we're on full control. We have this. We can Deadly Dispute. End the turn. Wait, why does it do that? Am I... At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice none. What did I do wrong there? Chat, let me know in the comments below what I did wrong there. I don't want to waste too much of our opponent's time, but what did I do wrong there? These are separate triggers, so we should be able to sack to one, and then in response to the before the other one recurs, we bring back the Specimen. Right? Am I mistaken on how that works? The beginning of your end step, sacrifice a non-demon creature. If you do, is it because they all say no? They're still triggers that go on the stack. I'm not sure why I'm messing that up at. So we still have 2 blockers. And so worst case scenario, they have a haster, but they have to lose their sculptor to do it, right? They don't have enough for Vorinclex. Froghemoth does it on attack. No, it gains the after it hits. So it has to connect, so it'd just be a 4/4. So we can fire up the Haven, block the Wolf. Then the demon can block that. Yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape now, but I'm really interested to know why that didn't work. So what we'll probably do is end of turn, recur the Specimen, Deadly Dispute, draw 2 cards. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can't remember. I don't think we were tapped out either. I really am curious. It's funny, those look like the same hands from Dig Up, right? Doesn't it? Look at Dig Up and then look at these hands. Like, I think the Dig Up ones are yellow or white, and these are obviously black, but they look very similar. Looks like our opponent's timing out. Maybe one of the kids started bothering when they were playing or something. They have to go pull dinner off the stove. I don't feel like we're playing a meta deck either, so I don't think they tilted on us. Alright, let's wait till after combat. It's our turn. We will recur. Deadly Dispute. Draw some cards, make a treasure. Draw 2 lands, and it's my turn. Oh, we get to recur it again. Gosh darn it. One of these days, guys. One of these days I'll learn how to play this game. Yeah, our opponent's still AFK, but hey, at least... Oh, no, they are. There they are. So do they have a fog? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, oops. Maybe they went AFK. Hey, they did have to go AFK and went through their turn. Okay, now it does look like they're tilting. Unfortunate. But, you know, hey, we got to win with the demon. You guys got to see some of the synergy of the deck, so... Good game. Nice! Got there. Alright, gang, let's see if we could do one more to showcase some Skeletal Swarming. And this is not it, so we're gonna mulligan this. Alright. I think we have some work here, so we'll keep this one. Man, I guess. Oh, I might have to throw some more land in this deck, because I'm definitely getting punished for that. Let's go ahead and get Eye Twitch on the ground, just in case our opponent comes out the gate swinging. We're able to throw up a little bit of interference. All right, I misassessed the situation. Let's get in there. And then let's go ahead and Persistent Specimen, should they have a Jwari Disruption here. They're like, what the heck? Iteration. So we get to Innkeeper plus Guest. Fair. Let's see if we can take down this this deck. Player Innkeeper. Really needed land there. Player Ghast. Gain a life. Swing in. Might have to mulligan a little more aggressively. Ooh. There we go. Right on time. Man, that was huge. Like, I don't think our deck realized how huge that was right there. And then also kind of gets us... Alright, so they may or may not have a board wipe here. Like, maybe with Dragon they're running the, okay, they're making another Dragon. Fair. Alright, so... do we A space here and then play our other Swarming? We can... I think we want to block, so... maybe we do A space. Though I like having two Innkeepers, and we get underneath the radar here. So let's go into the red zone here, and I think we leave this to block, or are they more inclined to take that? It's just attack. They took it, fair enough. We'll burn the treasure, play a Swarming, and gain a life. We have a blocker. This is gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It probably gets our Annihilation to deal with the Mana Form Hellkite, because they can gain quite a bit. But eventually our Skeletal Swarming will overrun them if we're able to. At best, it can bounce it. Would be sweet if we actually get to showcase Skeletal Swarming in the last game. Okay. So they get to exile our Innkeeper? Or is it going to be Persistent Specimen? I find it very hard to believe they do Shambling Geist. Chandra, nice! I like it. I like it. I like it, opponent. One to the face. They have access to up to 2 mana, but they're probably just going to Spike Hazard something. I guess I Twitch, yeah. Fair. Get behind that. We're taking a ton of damage here. Super sweet opponent. Quite relevant. So we need a Meat Hook Massacre is what we need here. Ooh. Well, that helps too, my friends. That helps too. So I think we want to kill this while we can. So they have one burn spell. Do we want to play around that one burn spell? We need all our mana, so we have to. So I think we go to combat. And yeah, we just send it all at Chandra. Okay, no pause. I think it was safe to play around the one burn spell. I could see these decks running that fairly easily. We're going to Innkeeper, and then we're going to take 2 to make 2, but it kind of evens out a little bit. Kill that while they're tapped out. And we get a whole lot of life and zombies. Skeletons. Skeletons. My mistake. This is also a skeleton. Are we gonna die to an epiphany here? I'm definitely glad we killed the dragon. Holy cow, that would have been pretty gross here. Life gain from Innkeeper may help. Chandra's gonna exile a card, I'm guessing. Yep. Fair. Would they exile an epiphany? Yeah, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They gotta play an egg. So they whiffed here. They get another turn. They do not. And we could just massacre them. 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Fire up the old Haven Reno. Go to the red zone. They all have trample. Think we're good. That is fine, I believe. It does make our skeletons smaller, so that's a decent card to leave back. But I think we still have it. Because whatever survives, we're just gonna massacre. Oh, they let the Shambling Gas through. Alright, fair. So maybe the correct was to just play Meat Hook Massacre for 0 there. But alright, nice. I'm glad we got to showcase the Swarming last game of it. Alright guys, that'll do it. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this deck's a 4, honestly. I will put this deck craft rating a 4 because I think the more expensive cards that I have on there are kind of fun-ofs that you can easily go without, and the core of the deck is fairly inexpensive, and people that are already playing mono black, you're not too far away from it, right? Didn't see Professor Onyx or Lolth, but I am just running one-ofs because really our win con is Skeletal Swarming. I think Blood in the Snow is interchangeable because really the only good target we have, if we're being completely honest, is Lolth. So I think those are adjustable, but I like having the redundancy and removal should we fall behind. You did see a couple of games where we did fall behind. One of Village Rites, but yeah, Specimen I think actually does quite a bit of work. Deadly Dispute and Meat Hook Master are really the two big performers. Binding the Old Gods, you guys saw it. It helps us hit our land drops. It helps be a removal, right? And then the thing is that final turn, we didn't get to see it, but if we could death touch all our skeletons, man, that's a ton of damage. And you guys saw it, the fun of Dreadfest, the Dreadfeast Demon, having some fun there, making some demons and winning the game. I think, yeah, like, oh man, it felt like we needed, where are we at? We're at 22 lands because we're kind of relying on our treasures. Maybe if I had to do it again, I would probably cut a Professor Onyx and then just add a Swamp. And see how that plays out, because there were a few too many times for my liking that we were relying on the treasures to kind of get us there, and maybe it's just my lack of experience with the deck and I have to mulligan a little more aggressively. But yeah, overall the deck, I think the fact that the deck is fairly cheap, right? I like Meat Hook Massacre, and that's probably the only mythic that I would require for the deck, just because it gives you another win con when you could sacrifice zombie or skeletons or just board wipe. So I think that everything else is pretty much at the common and uncommon level minus the swarm, but everything up here is replaceable. So yeah, I like the deck quite a bit. Oh, and Faceless Havens. So yeah, let's put the deck at a 4 craft wise. I think you could definitely climb the ladder with it and it is fun to play. But that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let me know about that interaction with Dreadfeast Demon. Let me know in the comments below, because I am interested to see if I was messing something up or not for future reference, because I do want to make a deck around it. But alright guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much, and until next time, as always, happy gaming.